Hey, okay, so we're going to look at Adventures of Little Mermaid. We get to see the old wizard. I was starting to think that he never showed up again, but he does. Yeah, because we saw him in a couple episodes. This is episode 6, so we finally see him again. And Ansel, I think is his name. Yeah, I never remember his name, and I should. So anyway, let's just get into it. Well, here she comes. Oh no.
Intruders in my territory!
They're supposed to be walrus, aren't they? Yeah.
Oh no! Well, what have we here? It appears to be an assembly of old fools, out for a joyride, I presume?
Miss Hedwig, we are all fools and such. We be on an important mission and must confer with Princess Marina as soon as possible.
You don't understand. This stretch of water happens to be private property. Get out!
But international waters are free and open to everyone, aren't they?
Good point.
Dare talk to me about international waters? These are Hedwig's waters! Remember that gods move out!
Since when?
All right, we're leaving. Sorry.
Is that according to her that they're her waters?
And don't go anywhere. I just might want to go someplace later.
Yes, ma'am.
I'm surrounded by idiots, and that Dudley is the worst of the lot, the dimmest of the dim.
But Dudley wasn't even there.
This potion of reversal should do the trick.
I think I'll just have a peek and see what's going on.
Dudley? Dudley, where are you? He's never around when I want him.
Why did you learn to move like that? Did I hear my name being called?
Well, it's about time you showed up. Here, drink this. Trust me, you'll like it. Drink it now.
No way, no how. I don't want to be a guinea pig. I'm grateful for the offer, but no thanks.
Come back here. I told you to drink this potion of reversal, and you're going to drink it, understand? It'll make you smart, given the choice who would choose to remain stupid. Now drink it. Oh.
Saw that coming.
Oh, Mistress Hedwig, I didn't mean to bonk you, honest. Oh, I'm sorry. Please don't punish me.
Who in the world are you talking to? Why, I wouldn't harm you for the world, old friend. Let's celebrate. Dance with me.
Okay. I don't think it was the last one. Last one was Lothar's Revenge. Maybe it was the last one. Where it was kind of all over the place. It was like the plan started out strong and then all of a sudden it just went all over the place. It just didn't make sense after that. And I mean, so she comes back to her lair after chasing off those, I think those were walrus. Um, and she's mad at Dudley. Dudley wasn't even there. I mean, she had the stingray, she's riding the stingray, and then she had her pack of sharks. And yeah, Dudley wasn't even there, but she's mad at Dudley. Why? And so then she was going to have him drink this potion, which is the potion of reversal. Is that the same potion that uh that she used on him when it was the masquerade episode, when he was turned into a human? I can't remember. But I mean, I'll have to go back and I'll put in the description box if that's the name that they used. You know, again, it's one of those where but because of the fact that we didn't have these on, I think this was put on VHS once. I don't think it ever made it to DVD. I don't know who owns this now, but anyway, but what was the plan here? Why was she so mad at Dudley? Dudley Dudley didn't do anything. Dudley had and what was the reversal potion? She was talking about how she was going to make him smart. Okay, so what did that have to do with the I, I don't know. I mean, it as an adult, it's confusing. As a kid, it's silly and funny. I get it. But adult brain is like, ah. But I do have to say, seeing Hedwig this way, this side of her already, it's it's hilarious. So, okay, let's continue to watch her this way.
I just
Oh
had a
no, he's
brilliant
getting
idea.
dizzy.
Check the pantry for something. Oh, Dudley, you are a bit clumsy, but you made the effort, and I deeply appreciate that. Remember that.
What's going on here? What's become of your usual miserable disposition?
It's so much easier to be happy. You haven't considered all the options, Dudley. Given the choice, I would choose to remain miserable. Now I need to run a couple of errands. I'll be back in a little bit. Toodles.
I don't get it.
Oh, reindeer!
What have I done now?
My loyal transporter's had a long, hard day, I trust. You rest, and I'll be back later. Bye!
What the heck indeed?
Marina! I can't begin to tell you how glad we are to see you.
You sound relieved. I'm very glad to see you too, my old friend and confidant. I began to worry. Something wrong?
No longer, but I regret to report that we were apprehended by Miss Hedwig. She claimed we were trespassing on her private property.
Hedwig. Of all the gumption. Heaven only knows why, but she must be feeling particularly cranky. Well, she's not here
When
now,
does
so
she
let's
not
get on
feel
with it.
cranky? I mean, has she met Hedwig?
But she may be in the neighborhood. Don't worry, they won't do a thing without direct orders from that sea witch.
Here she comes.
How are you today? On a beautiful day like today, few joys can compare with travel on the open ocean. Places to go, people to see, why there's always something to look forward to. Please proceed. Enjoy the rest of your journey.
Oh, thank you.
Don't leave yet, my dear.
Are you talking to me?
I do apologize for my bad behavior. I've been most inhospitable toward you. How can I ever make up for it?
Since you're in a generous mood, I'd like to have...
The potion of change?
Take the
Why,
opportunity
that's
when
a
you can.
splendid idea. Now, why didn't I think of that?
Well, if you really mean it.
The more time you and Justin can spend together, the better. That's what I think. I can't think of anything I'd rather do to assist you.
I'm quite overcome.
You'll have it in a jiffy. Bye.
Unbelievable.
Indeed, I agree.
There. Dudley, please be a dear and deliver this to Marina, would you?
Oh, you sure?
Oh my, yes, I'm positive.
Wait a minute. Let me think about this. The potion of reversal. That could explain it.
They really are such a lovely couple, straight out of a romantic novel. Hurry back as soon as you're done, and I'll have a surprise for you.
All right, if you say so. As though I hadn't been surprised already today.
I'm just tickled pink I did that. Now then.
Princess Marina!
So Dudley figured out what's going on. The other thing is that this is a comical version of Jekyll and Hyde. And Jekyll and Hyde is one of my favorite stories. And I mean, I've talked about it with the silent film critiques that I've done for the story. And not a fan of the stage play. I have my reasons, not going to get into that. But but this is a comical version. It just dawned on me because you have the potion and then it's changing her personality. So far we're seeing because at some point I'm sure that she's going to snap right back into her cranky self. That has to happen. I mean, we're only 7 minutes the into it. So at some point she's going to snap back. And yeah, so this is a and I have to applaud the writers on this one because I have never seen such a creative way of portraying the Jekyll and Hyde concept. I've seen so many different versions. I think one of my favorite is, of course, the Looney Tunes. Everybody has seen the Looney Tunes version. And it is still, it's a classic. And, a lot of different cartoons have portrayed uh, Jekyll and Hyde. I don't know if Count Duckula has. I mean, they did so many other, we showed the Phantom of the Opera, and I don't think I showed the Hunchback of Notre Dame, but did several different of those. But I don't know if Duckula did. I'll have to look at the list and see if there was a Jekyll and Hyde. It'll surprise me if Duckula didn't. But this is such a creative way. I'm- I absolutely love it. I said before when we started watching this that I watched the entire series and it just didn't connect that this was Jekyll and Hyde. Now watching it and reacting, it clicked that this was Jekyll and Hyde. So you're seeing in 4K that Yes, that's one of that has been my favorite story since I think middle school. And the Robert Louis Stevenson short story and actually I think they call it a novella. And I've critiqued two different versions, two different silent films, and I really enjoy it. And to see this version of, I applaud the writers. It's it's so far. It's fantastic. This is one way that I have never seen, because you always see where they just flat out just do the story. And yeah, the Bugs Bunny version is still it's, it's such a classic. Anyway, let's continue.
I heard you, but I don't see you.
Peekaboo.
Let me guess. Justin, I'm happy you're here, but I had no idea you could change your voice.
But I haven't said a word until now.
I'm sure I heard someone speak.
Princess Marina!
It's that vicious Dudley. You won't harm Princess Marina while I'm alive.
Yo, wait! I got something for you! From Hedwig!
Can it be? Are you certain she meant for me to have this?
Mm-hmm.
Justin, this is some potion of change. I can't imagine what came over her, but Hedwig actually offered it to me. I'm grateful, whatever the reason.
But this could be another one of her traps.
It's the real thing! I saw her make it myself!
We could ask Anselm to test it to make sure it's all right.
Good idea.
They seem like nice kids.
There. Aren't those delightful?
Oh my.
So fresh and delicate.
Mission accomplished!
Oh, don't rush off, Dudley.
What?
I told you I'd have a surprise. Welcome home. While you were out, I fixed a little treat, seaweed cake.
Oh, my all-time favorite. I love it.
Did you notice? Don't you just love my interior decorating? Why, I just may have found a whole new career.
Oh, gosh, wow. Yeah.
The floor sparkles like the ceiling of a ballroom. I've planned a lovely dinner with this dessert.
Whoa. Whoa.
Oh,
Miss Hedwig, what happened?
Your clumsiness knocked me down, that's what.
there she goes.
Huh? What's all this about? So much for revoltingly nice. Now, where was I before I was so rudely interrupted? Oh, yes, I recall. Dudley, come back here! Now tell me, what became of the rest of the potion of change I had in the cupboard?
I gave the potion of change to Marina like you told me.
Gave it to Marina? Imbecile! Good-for-nothing dolt! Shadrow for brains! Kelp is smarter than you are you trying to ruin everything I've worked for? Dudley, talk to me! Pull yourself together!
Well, you've been so nice since you drank that reversal juice, we all thought you meant it, including Marina.
So Marina thinks I'm a goody two-fins. If she believes I've changed my ways, I have the advantage.
But do you though?
Ridley, do you know where we could find Anselm? Follow me, you guys. Behind you!
Dudley, after those lovebirds!
Sure thing.
Oh! This is back where it belongs now.
You promised that to Marina, you witch!
So she just said that that would work to her advantage for Marina to think that she was, you know, super nice. This is the opposite of that. What what is her plan here? Make up your mind, lady. Oh my gosh. It was like those those walruses just set her off, and she was determined to go after Marina in some way, and she was gonna bring Dudley into it, and she just she couldn't stop herself. But eh, yeah, I don't know. This goes against what she had said earlier. And I'm trying to figure out Dudley. I've been trying to figure him out for a while because there are times where he is on Marina and Justin's side, despite the fact that uh, I guess he's Hedwig's right hand shark. And and then there's other times where he goes after them, just like now. So I'm not sure. I can't figure him out. It's like he's not sure which side to be on yet. Maybe that's where he's at. Uh It's like he doesn't have a problem with these two, but at the same time, he can't break free from Hedwig. Maybe that's where he's at. Anyway, let's keep going.
Inform your master that Justin, Marina, and I are having a lovely visit down by the ocean. Invite him to join us.
Oh no!
Oh, come on!
All right, enough for now.
Enough for now! Move it! Come on, we
What are
got
you
things to
jabbering
do.
about?
Hurry!
What's happening?
Oh, let me catch my breath. Big goings on, Ansem. Hedwig has Justin and Marina all tied up. She's really up to some serious mischief this time. She told me to tell you to get down there.
You mean to say they're there right now?
What'd you think I meant? Next week? Let's go! Come on!
What's taking you so long, Anselm?
Her anger sure packs a wallop.
I like her other mood more.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh dear. Somebody's been playing naughty tricks on you again. I'll just untie you. There, isn't that a little better?
In that case, could we have the potion of change back?
Yes. And what else?
If you were to give us the golden tablet, Hedwig, your generosity would become legend.
By gum, what a thought. But don't bother about making me a legend. Let's make this day a day to celebrate. I'll be back soon, dearies.
Ridley, where is Hedwig?
Don't know. She just changed her mind.
Well, it's the genuine article, all right.
Good job.
If Fortune is with us, Hedwig may keep her promise to give us the golden tablet before she goes through another one of her strange transformations. In any event, I want to be with Marina when it happens.
Justin, do you have your potion?
Of course.
Do you think Hedwig will ever make up her mind, Anselm?
I'm not really sure, Ridley. But given the choice, who would choose to remain evil?
Good point. I wonder if we'll ever, because I don't remember. I mean, it's been long enough because it was like summer when I watched the series, and I don't want to go back and watch it. And anyway, I wonder if we will actually learn the history between uh Ansel and Hedwig. Because if memory serves, later on, he touches on it. I mean, he explains how she ended up in the ocean, and that's about it. It's like, yeah. I don't remember if this is one that was suddenly canceled. That's right, it was. It was suddenly canceled because Disney was like, don't uh don't compete with us and all that jazz and everything, you know, of course. It's like it's like Disney figured that they invented The Little Mermaid, and it's like, no, that's that's not true at all, but other people can make cartoons and movies about The Little Mermaid because Hans Christian Andersen wrote the story. And there are tons of mythology around the world about mermaids. Okay. The whole concept of a mermaid, the main concept is that they are sirens that lure sailors to their death, you know, and yeah, spoiler on that one. They're not innocent little teenage mer people that want to so badly be part of the human world and have a sea witch take their voice. No, that's not it at all. No, and depending on where in the world, uh, it the concept is different. So, but yeah, this was canceled. Um, but it didn't really hurt the story, not like with Jace and the Wheeled Warriors. With this one, because of how it goes and everything, it didn't really hurt it. But anyway, let's keep going.
What's cooking, Miss Hedwig?
I just had the loveliest chat with Justin and Marina. They are the dearest youngsters, and I've decided to give them the golden tablet. It's not doing anyone any good sitting at my bureau, but in the proper hands, the magic of the golden tablet could perform absolute wonders for them.
You'll regret it if you give away that power, Mistress.
Oh, but you're wrong. It would be wrong of me to be selfish when it's power.
Oh, I can't watch.
Dudley's trying to be the voice of reason.
You kept your word and came back.
Of course I came back, and the tablet is right here. Would you indulge this old lady with a small favor?
What do we have that would please you?
Anything, just name it.
Just a little peck on the cheek.
I'd be only too happy to oblige.
Now let's have it. Oops.
Oh, here we go again.
Oh no, another transformation.
So, trying to pull another fast one on me? Trying to take advantage of my good nature, eh? Think again!
They didn't do that, Hedwig. Oh, they were only accepting your generosity, and you know it. Hey, Anselm, this'd be a good time to put in an appearance.
All right, I'm coming. What's all the shouting? Oh, my stars! Didn't Justin drink his potion?
There wasn't time for that. He's still a human. Do something quick.
I have no choice. I must risk discovery. I must transform Ridley into a common household pet.
Ansem, you old fool, what are you up to?
That's a household pet? I agree. What are you up to? Exactly how old is Hansel? I suddenly like him more now. Oh, good grief. But he said that he had to risk being discovered. So does that mean being discovered as a wizard? Because he is Justin's teacher or tutor or mentor or whatever. So the king knows about him. And he lives in a tree. So I mean, I would think if he were the a teacher to the prince, he would be living in the palace. But he's not. He's living in a tree. I mean, in a tree like the Keebler elves. Oh, I miss those commercials. I miss the commercials for the Keebler elves. I really do, because I even remember when it was like the grandma elf or his mom would appear in those commercials. Yeah, I miss those. Those were fun commercials. And I know I'm off topic, but I do. I miss those commercials so much. Oh my gosh. Oh. I don't watch much TV anymore, and so maybe they still show the Keebler elves in their little tree, and you'll correct me, of course, and that's fine. If they're still showing them, then that makes me happy. So. All right, let's see this house pet and what he's gonna do. Get him. This is the second time she's saved him.
We've got to stop meeting like this. Where is she?
Have a look there.
Boy, switching that way can't be any fun.
Perhaps one of these days she'll figure it out.
We'll never be able to fulfill our dream without the golden tablet.
Don't worry, I can find the tablet.
Yeah, get out of there. It's fun while it lasted.
It's exhilarating to see my troop of guards assembled in full battle array like this. Now let's get Marina!
Oh,
Here you are.
Why is she hesitating?
Not so fast, sweetie. There's nothing quite like a golden tablet to bait the ultimate trap, is there? Come to me, my pretty. You shall bait the trap for the prince, and Ansem and the amulet must follow. No, let me go! Mine, oh mine! Yes, by all means, dance, my little marionette!
Oh,
These wild mood swings are the most peculiar sensation. I don't understand it. Goodness, how did you get those awful tendrils around you? There is nothing more valuable in this world than someone who cares.
Oh, yes, I believe that with all my heart.
I enjoyed our little visit. Oh, come back and see me again soon, dearie. Why are you all hanging around like a bunch of mutton heads? Go after her and bring her back. She's got to come back.
uh-oh.
Nice lady, come back. Get her, dear spoiled brat. Oh, sweet life. Lovely, dretch the potion. Oh. Pretty too.
Oh,
pretty
forget
dog.
it. Till she makes up her mind. Let's relax.
Stupid. Your life in the pits, you.
This has been a most interesting day. We've learned that Hedwig does have a sunny disposition under that crust of hers.
Yes.
Anselm, could you explain where that Stegosaurus came from? They're not native to these parts.
There's no accounting for stegosauruses.
Ridley, there's a genius somewhere inside you.
Play on.
And that's the end. I guess what we learned from this is a Stegosaurus is a house pet. But yeah, it's a creative take on Jekyll and Hyde. I absolutely love it because me being a huge fan of Jekyll and Hyde, as I said earlier, and still not sure where her plan was going, but but we saw with Ganon that his plans weren't making any sense, but by the end they were getting better. So maybe that's what we'll see with Hedwig. But anyway, that is episode 6.